What up? What up? Y'all see the title? Yeah. There's no industry standard. I think some of y'all been fooled into believing everything you hear, because there's no industry standard. There's the right way to do things. There's things that sound of quality and the best of quality, and they compete at the top. And then there's the stuff that don't sound as good. Period. So there's a standard of quality, but there's no industry standard when it comes down to tools in music. Now there are some companies that make great gear if you use your discernment and look into whatever you're buying. But I think most of the people out here that say Pro Tools is the standard is people that don't use this discernment and use their own mind to go out and to buy their gear. They don't do their research first. They just look at the big name, and they probably been in that same mindset over the years, instead of being free to have a free thinking mind to say that, hey, if I look into this piece of equipment and it is not what I want, and it doesn't sound like what I want, I'm not gonna keep using it just because. If it's not giving me exactly what I need, then I'm not buying it, I'm not getting it. That's just it. I don't give a fuck what name on it. So by you saying Pro Tools is the industry standard, lets me know that you just been in the industry and just been treading along. You ain't been doing no type of personal research. And y'all can miss me. I know y'all gonna jump in the comments and try to get nasty or whatever. I don't care, nigga. Keep it on the tech. Let me know what you think. But yeah, Pro Tools ain't no goddamn industry standard. The industry standard is the sound quality standard that is requested. If somebody requests 24-bit 44.1, then you got to give them 24-bit 44.1. If they request 24-bit 192 kilohertz, then you got to give them 24-bit 192 kilohertz. Like if they request 16-bit 44.1, then that's the standard. I don't give a fuck what you use. They don't care on the other end. Music directors do not care about no goddamn industry standard about what equipment you use. You can call them and say, hey, I use Pro Tools. They don't give a fuck. They gonna say, hey, for this particular medium, I need 24 bits 44.1. For this particular medium, I need 16 bits 44.1. Like straight up, ain't no what dog you use when you really doing shit on making money on a real level. When you really submit music for syncing, ain't no motherfucking goddamn industry standard. They ain't never shit. Look, bro, I should call myself the king of fucking FL Studios, because I damn near partially made a little side living side hustle off of using FL Studios, making music and putting it on television. So, and nobody ever called me and said, hey, we want to know what you're using. Are you using Pro Tools? Man, never in my damn music career ever has anybody ever asked me some shit like that. Hey, what DAW you using? They ain't never asked me when I'm really submitting shit. You know who asked me what DAW I'm using? Y'all niggas. Y'all produce ass niggas. That's it. That's who asking about the shit. Everybody else don't give a fuck. Everybody else just want to know what you can do. Man, you can be using you can be using Cubase. You can be using Studio One. Nigga, Teddy Roddy done made a lot of hits on Studio One that y'all didn't jam to, that y'all don't even know about. So I don't know how y'all are getting caught up in this industry standard. Now, are you saying the industry norm, like for big studios, because they did a great job of marketing to big studios, of selling their hardware interfaces, which they sell through their other companies that they're affiliated with? They sell the hardware with the software so they can integrate hardware, i.e. hardware mixer boards, to software. But nowadays you can do that in Logic. Computers are so powerful and so strong that you can do that shit in Logic. A new MacBook Pro with an M3 with Logic, if you tell me you can't do nothing with that, with those type of computer specs, I don't know what type of, that's what I said before, I don't know what type of music you making. You must be working for Hans Zimmer or something. Yeah, y'all off doing Doom 3 soundtrack or some shit. Like, I don't know. Let me know. Cause the last time I checked, you wouldn't need that many. You wouldn't need that much. You wouldn't need that much stuff to get the job done, especially in this day and age. Especially if you're doing 24-bit, 44.1 or 48 kilohertz. Like you wouldn't need like no more than that to capture the sound as far as music and doing what you're doing. Now, if you're using anything higher than that, you must be recording like wildlife sounds for National Geographic, and you want to record every last particular sound element in there, from every quiet sound to every loud ass sound. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You might be doing some cinematic shit at the crib. I don't know. But for us, normal people who do normal shit, who do normal modern day music, to make shit constructed like it was somewhat of a band, drummer, bass player, keyboard player, guitar player, if you need a horn section and a sub-synth and a rhythm section. That's what I think in my head whenever I make a beat. Now, if I add an extra sound to it, that's the extra hand, that's the extra effect. But we just doing shit on a 8-track level. We ain't doing shit on a humongous level. Like most of the percussion takes up most of the tracks in our music, in our modern day music, in our modern day production. As far as you just doing popular music, so you don't really need a lot. You don't need a lot. And anybody telling you that you need a lot, you need all this like you need a fucking super HD goddamn Pro Tools system, and you need a fucking SSL mixer board and all that. I got the little mini baby SSL mixer board. It ain't a real SSL. It's made by SSL, and it's very clear. It's one of their products. For what it do something that no other mixer, as far as its configuration, can do. So I can't buy anything else to replace it. So if something happened to that, I'm just gonna buy another one. Knock on wood. But at the same time, you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot. They gave me 6 channels of an SSL board. That's all I use. If I had a big ass SSL board, that's all I would use in here. Is 6 channels. So think about that. They gave me just enough to use. That's all I need. So for anybody out there telling you that Pro Tools is the industry standard, you gotta ask them what industry you fucking talking about, nigga. Like, excuse my language, but yeah, what industry you talking about, nigga? You talking about working for Hans Zimmer? You talking about doing movie scores? Yeah, you might need Pro Tools. I don't know. You pretty much can do all that Logic if you got the right interface set up. You do know that, right? In and out. It's still the same. Logic can do what Pro Tools can do plus more. So I don't even know why would that even be a battle. It's just that they did a great job of selling their hardware and their software integrated into a studio, and having so much backup and creating literature for it that they can teach education on the actual software. So they did a great job of marketing and grilling this and selling this into the so-called music culture. But at the same time, yeah, like Logic can do everything Pro Tools can do plus more. So you can't tell me it's like the pseudo industry standard. The industry standard is what's requested from whoever you sending something in. Because all these FL Studio people, they could do the same thing with FL Studios. If you buy enough interfaces, you got a powerful enough computer, you can have an in and out type of situation, bus type situation, and run any mixer board that you want. And FL Studios, Cubase, Ableton, Logic, whatever. So Pro Tools can miss me with that bullshit talking about they the almighty or whatever. The industry standard to me is 24 bits, 44 kilohertz, 44.1. 24 bits, 44.1. Because at least I know at that, I'm good. My computer ain't running goddamn hot. I ain't running this shit to the level that I don't need that much more information. I'm doing music. You know what I'm saying? So you let me know what you think down below. But Pro Tools, yeah, Pro Tools ain't got it like that no more. Come on now. Y'all miss me with that. I'm out, man.